So this is the large digital wall clock with remote control. So I'm going to tell you what you get in the box, then we'll give you a quick demo of how everything works. So real quick, just to let you know everything it has a battery, so you can keep the memory like any other clock. You can do 12 to 24 hours military time. It has the temperature it displays, and you can do Celsius or Fahrenheit. It has the calendar, which gives you the day and the month and date. And then you can cycle between the calendar, month and date, and the temperature. It has a counter up and down. You can either mount it on the wall, or it has a little kickstand that you can put it like a desk or somewhere. It has different brightness, so you can turn it up and down. And then I think this is supposed to be snooze. I'm not too sure, but we'll let that go. So let's open her up. So in the box, you get the actual clock. There was a film that you have to pull off. I've already taken it off because I've been using it for a while. And then you get the wall charger. Plug, actually, not charger. And then this actually pretty long cord. I actually appreciate that. Especially a lot of people might put this up somewhere high. You're probably gonna have to use extension cord anyways, but they give you plenty of cord. And you also get a remote. And then with this remote, keep in mind the batteries, if you're not careful, the batteries actually have a plastic film over them. So it looks like they're already good to go, but no, you have to take them out and peel the film off. Just keep that in mind because it's a little deceiving. And then you also get a little wall mount. So you just put this on the wall and then mark your spot so you can put your screws in. And then you get a manual. This is very handy. Don't lose this. Take a look at it. It'll teach you a lot. Trust me. And then, okay, so let's go with the demo now. I'm going to plug it in real quick. So next, we're going to talk about the back. So real quick, what we have here is you have the buttons on the back, but you also have the remote. Most of the stuff you can do on the remote. There are some things you do have to do on the clock itself. So just keep that in mind. You have snooze. You can set the hour and the minutes. You can switch between 24 and 12 hours, Celsius and Fahrenheit. These are all the plus and minus when you need to go up and down. You have set the alarm and you can set the timer. And then on here, you can turn the unit on or off. You have stop and start the timer. You can set, it works for different things. Set the alarm, 12 to 24 hour, enter the timer, change from Celsius to Fahrenheit, adjust minutes, second, hours. You can turn up the volume up and down, and you can change the brightness up and down. So next, this is the compartment where you can house some of the power cord and plug it in. So if we take this apart, you plug it in right here, and then any excess cord you can actually put in here, and then all it does is just sit right here. So I like that. So if I don't want all this extra cord I don't need, I can just plug it in there. So that works. Batteries here, which is different from the remote. These don't have a plastic film on them, so most likely they're going to be dead when you leave batteries like this. And yes, they were dead when I got them. So you're going to have to replace these batteries if you want to keep it in case the power goes out or something, keep it going. Next after that, I'm not too sure which one's which, but you have the heat sensor and the temperature sensor. I'm sorry, the light sensor and the temperature sensor. So one is the other, but this is kind of what you're going to get. So keep that in mind that where you put it, if you put it in a corner, then it's going to get brighter even though your room may be bright. So just kind of remember that. And the temperature, it's going to be the temperature of the room that you're in. So it's not going to be the outside temperature. And like my office is that the clock is in is much hotter than the rest of my house, so it's going to show a different temperature than it actually is throughout my house. Next after that, you have the brightness. You can do auto or high or low for the settings. And then here are your holes to hang it. And then here's the kickstand that I was talking about. And then here's the speaker for the alarm. And that is it. So let's flip this over for a second, show you. So this would be the kickstand. So this is kind of how it sits. Nice little viewing angle, so I like that if you're going to use the kickstand. And then, so let's plug her in. So here's display. Like I said, it's nice and big and very bright if you set it that high. So just kind of showing off the remote. I can power it on or off. So the sensor is right around here. So like going it over here, it doesn't work that well if I have it over here. It does have to have line of sight for it to turn on and off. Just keep that in mind, or any other controls that you're going to use with this. So let's go with timer. So if I hit the timer, and then here at this point I can set the timer I can only really do stop and start with this, with the remote. And then, but if I want to do anything else, like I said, you do have to use the back. So to reset the timer, all you have to do is hit the plus and minus, which is the 24, 12, and the Celsius and Fahrenheit. Just put that down and that will reset it. Now, in order to do the count up and count down, what you have to do is press set, and then you can do the hour, and then you can do, for the plus and minus, the 12, 24 hour, you can do the minutes, and then for Celsius, Fahrenheit, you can do the seconds. And then for that, you just start it with snooze, and that'll start the countdown. And then if you want to stop it, you just hit snooze again, and that will stop it. And then if you want to reset it, you hit the plus and minus, or the 12 to 24 Celsius to Fahrenheit, and then it'll reset it. And there you go. Now to set the alarm, you can press alarm set. Oops, let's go back to the main. Oh, sorry. You have to press exit. Go back to the main and then set the timer. So here it says alarm 1. I thought there might be more than one alarm, but nope, it's just one alarm. So I don't know why they have alarm 1, but it is what it is. And then you want to press set. And then at that point you can go up or down and turn it on or off. And then you press set. And then you can go up or down to change the hours. And then set. And then you go up or down to change the minutes. Set. And then for this, it has 3 different settings. It has 1E, 2E, and 3E. For the 1E means working every day. 2E means working Monday through Friday. And 3E means working on the weekends. So those are the options you have for the alarm. So right now I have it set to every day. If you press the volume, go back to it. That's how loud it is on the loudest setting. It's very loud, so you definitely hear it. You do have to you have to go all the way through it in order to exit out of it. There you go. And then if I press the volume again, and then like I said here, like you have the time, you can switch between 12 and 24 hour time. So right now it says AM, so this is the 12. If I let it go further, you would see that it was on a 12-hour time clock. And if you hit it again, they're taking away the AM and PM. So if I let it go further, then it would be a 24-hour military time clock. You have the day of the week. So if you want to set this, just press set. And then you can change to several different languages you can choose from, then set again. And then you can change the year, like I said, up or down. We're good with 2022, and then set. And then I can change the month, and see the day will change depending on which you change the month, set, and the date. It'll change by that day. So we're 4/22, so we're good with that. Set. And then I can change the hour, set. I can change the minutes, set. And now we're good to go, if this was the actual time. And then you have hours, minutes, day, and then it'll cycle through the temperature and the date. And then if you press the Celsius or Fahrenheit, it will cycle through Celsius or Fahrenheit. And that's really about it. Those are all the main features. Hope you check it out.